Jones out. Joe. Joe. It's good. Joe. It's good. You rock. Joe. It's good. You already know. Joe. It's good. Joe. You know what it does. Yo, what's goody?
Me you them.
Jones out. We live. You already know it's Monday. It's a late start, but we still here for you.
Wait.
Two Twizzy and the fucking Hizzy. Ooh, God bless me. You already know what time it is. Yo, Jones in the building. Kush in the motherfucking building. Welcome the fuck back, my nigga.
Wagwan.
We done missed you, son.
Yes, you
But
guys.
we happy you
Kush
here.
is
man.
back.
Everybody.
Back again. Kush is back.
It's Kush.
Tell a friend. Kush is back. 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 Kush is back.
I just want to say
Oh,
that I miss you
love
guys.
it. Yes,
I miss
man,
you
we
guys.
miss you too.
Missed
Sorry,
everybody.
babe.
I've been checking in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, yeah.
Keeping tabs. Shout out to Marvelous.
Wisdom in the building. What up, baby?
Brazzy, my guy.
Brazzy. Shout out to him. Coming
Guy.
through.
So.
And Marvin's coming through.
Mm-hmm.
You already know. Shout out to Aunt Acid in the building. You already
You're
here. We ain't forget about you, baby.
Fusion.
Word up.
Fusion time.
Word. Yeah, man.
And with a fire fit, by the way.
Yeah.
Keep them behind the cameras. More fire than all of us put together right now.
To some.
No, definitely.
To some.
No, definitely.
To some.
No, definitely.
Reebok
slides, dog. Fire.
Fuck out of here. He's referring to all the Met uniform. He's almost like in a full Met uniform.
Batting practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
in the 80s.
Yeah, it's good to be a Met fan.
Yo, you got a little coke in it. I was just joking.
Coke boys in the building.
I had to check.
Wow.
But yo, wait. You know what? You know who this to the left of me, man?
Joe. Oh, we born 2 times.
Oh yeah.
Joe. That's right.
It's been a minute.
You off a little. It's all right.
Yeah, you know.
It's all right. Not as bad as me. I forgot to press the record button for like 15 minutes last week.
For those who wondering where the intro was.
So if you caught that Spotify,
went right into yelling.
Yeah, my bad, random.
Yeah.
Went right into some bullshit. You go on Spotify. It's like,
so
oh.
you could just blame me. You could just blame me on that. We went about a good 15 minutes of talking fire shit.
Now you gotta switch it up sometimes on everybody.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
And now, boom, mid conversation.
If you liked Cracks in the Foundation, you're gonna love this episode.
Yeah. Jones fucked up again. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know, it's because I miss, that's a Kush thing. I'm not used to being over there on the board.
Shit, I miss it too.
Me up. You know what I'm saying? So
you missed us or you missed the board?
Nah, what? Now neither. I don't like the question. I don't like the question.
Damn, bro.
I don't like the question.
You're no fun.
I don't like the question.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
No, I love you guys. I missed you. I missed the board. But I'm saying, like, I fuck up on the board sometimes with the record.
Where
it happens, bro.
You've done it once, so you've never done it again after that.
No, I've done it thrice.
Twice.
Yeah,
thrice.
He's had his time.
Yeah, I've had my moments.
But mine was like by far the worst. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I usually catch it. I didn't expect you to do it, so.
Yeah, I should.
Not again.
Yeah.
Not again.
You're not one mistake, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Let me live. But yo, man, it's a pleasure.
Oh, yo, man.
Kush, man.
Yeah,
pleasure to have you back. The trifecta and Acid. Jones, Kush, man, the way
Right.
it's supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yo, since you in Mets shit, we might as well just get right into the fucking
Baseball?
sesto.
Bewu.
You know what I'm
Bewu
saying?
Sesto.
And let's get into that.
Good old fashioned baseball.
Yeah, Yankees, man. We lose a series against the Red Sox this weekend. We've been struggling. 24 and 26 out of our last 50. You know what I'm saying? So we've come down to, you know, a little bit of reality, but I think what's helped us is that cushion that we had for so long. You know what I'm saying? That losing these games,
Yeah,
it
y'all
still hasn't really put a threat into us winning the division or
y'all are still
getting that bye and having
still
that
12,
being that second
like
team.
what, 12 games ahead of you know, whoever the hell's behind you guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think it's 11 and a half or 12 or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Toronto.
Yeah, like you guys have nothing to fucking worry about, you know. The only thing I would say is just making sure everyone's healthy by playoff time, you know, like that's all.
Mm-hmm.
Come fall, as long as everyone's healthy, I think you guys are good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now we'll see. I mean,
How many games?
Like 11 and a half, 12.
They're up
believe the last
in their
time.
division.
Yeah, they still have they have a way
It's
stronger.
impossible to slump that
Yeah,
hard.
I mean
No, you could,
We've
but I
only
mean,
seen the Mets.
we're only 5 and a half.
We've seen the Mets did it in a short time span.
I mean,
Remember?
we're starting again. We have another series against the Braves starting tonight.
Tonight, yeah.
So like, I mean, they're playing right now, but like in general, like we're only 5.5 games. You know, like even if we sweep them again, we would be like 8. It's only a 3-game series. So like this time around, so what we would be 8.5. You know, like you guys have nothing to worry about. You know.
No, I know.
Mm. No,
I was just saying it's possible.
Yeah,
that's all.
It's definitely possible, but I mean, we also battle the injury bug. That's what I mean. That's one thing I could say about it. That you know, having the injuries we had with Stanton and other players, you know,
yeah, not having Giancarlo.
Judges a one-man wrecking crew, but it's him by himself, and you know, he can't hit home runs every game. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
tell me the last lifeline for y'all, right? In terms of obviously it's Aaron Judge because he's still wrecking. You know what I mean? It's not like he's slumped. You guys, you know, he's just one dude though. It's baseball, but that Matt Carpenter shit. That fucked y'all.
Yep.
And that came out of nowhere.
Yep.
That blessing in disguise act took him back real quick, bro. Because, bro, like, he was averaging 300s.
Yep.
Like, he wasn't just like, you know,
crushing.
He was, because when Stanton went down, you know what I mean? He was the one holding, he was holding, damn, bro.
It's only really been Judge and LeMahieu. You know what I'm saying?
Judge and
LeMahieu. That's been, you know, the consistent batters, you know, that have been probably the biggest part of our offense so far up until throughout this slump that we've been going through. But I think, you know, when the injuries get back, when we're a full team of healthy players, also I see there's a little shortstop that looks like he's nice, you know, that he might be ready. And, you know, when it comes up to those September call-ups, when you're allowed to expand your roster a little bit before the playoffs, maybe that kid could come up. You know what I'm saying? Fill a spot. I mean, Connor Follett has been good, but I mean, look at, you know, a shortstop is a top position in the fucking league. You know what I'm saying?
He came up clutch. What was it?
So
Not
many
last
teams.
night. It wasn't last night. It was the other night where he basically won the game for you guys.
Yeah. I would say the top 10 shortstops are on part of like the top 15 teams in baseball. You know what I'm saying? Like they're all the top shortstops are more or less on good teams. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Connor Follett is not in that top 10, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So maybe we get to a point where, you know, that we bring this kid up and
his name's Volpe, right?
No, I was talking about even somebody else.
Oh, it's another dude?
Yeah, it's another kid. Yeah, Spanish cat. That he's smacking right now in AAA. Yeah. He's smacking right now in AAA, hitting like 319. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So him right there, he's gonna be crushing, and I think that's gonna be a good look for us when we get to the full strength team. Maybe he'll be taking the spot on the roster.
Peraza?
Peraza. Yeah. There you go. He's nice. He's killing right now.
You were quick with that, Kush. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty fly.
Yeah. So
I
I
was
couldn't,
trying.
So I knew. I know. Like he might be somebody that could get called up, get a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the one thing about baseball that always plays its part when you don't have a scouting report on a particular thing. Like if there's it's a pitcher, he came out, they don't really got a scouting report on him. He's just serving cats. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or there's a hitter that comes up and you don't know where his weak zone is, and he's just smacking everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that that's how it comes down. Like, that could be a good look for us right there. But I'm not too worried just yet with the Yankees. I feel like we got a good enough cushion to still maintain winning the division. Is with only Toronto behind us and them actually not even capitalizing really that much on this little slump that we on, because they haven't really been winning games neither.
Yeah.
So it's like, with that being said, as bad as we've been playing, we're still in a good position to actually still get the first round bye in the playoffs, as finish as the top two teams with Houston. They would be us and Houston as the top two teams.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's looking like right now.
Yeah. The American League is way different, landscape than National League.
And it's weird like that, right? I love that. I love that about baseball.
Yeah, National League is so much tighter, bro. Like between all the divisions and shit. Like obviously there's big bumps in certain places, but like outside of that, like if you look at the fucking National League, like Central, like Central NL. They're fucking bro. Like they're so tight. Like everyone's like 2.5 games back. Like the first 3 teams on that, like all can be first place by the end of it. Like it can go in either way. Whereas there's nothing like that on the fucking American League. American League, there's just clear fucking first place teams, and everyone's trash. Like
yeah, it's between us and Houston, and then you got the A's. That's pretty nice, and then the whole AL Central is kind of trash. Maybe the Guardians, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know.
Except the A's.
Or the White Sox, they were supposed to be nice this year.
Yo, what the fuck, man?
They haven't really lived
fucking
up
Toronto. What a letdown.
Toronto, they were supposed to be nice too.
What a letdown.
They were supposed to be smacking the Yankees. They were supposed to be doing what the Yankees
like they really also. My fault. Sorry.
no.
I was just saying, like, fucking, they really be on some like average shit. Like they get hot, but they just fucking mellow out, dude. That was so disappointing. Like we was all big on them. If I remember correctly, we was all kind of. I was hyped. I wanted to see MVP Vladdy, bro.
I love Vladdy. I love Vladdy, and not only that, like as for like a franchise in general, I have no hatred for fucking Blue Jays, bro. I think half the shit they do is fly. Like like most of the shit that they do is fly.
I just don't like the fact that they're Canadians. That's about it.
Ah, come on.
I remember when Joe
that's about it. That's
Joe Carter. When Joe Carter. Joe Carter hit that walk-off World Series home run. You know what I'm saying? To win the World Series. That walk-off against the Phillies. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck
That's
the
probably
Phillies.
like the 90s. That's probably like maybe 91, 92.
Dope, because I hate the Phillies.
Touch them all, Joe. You never hit a bigger home run in your life. That was the call. And he wrapped it up. Won the whole World Series.
But
Fire. That's the only thing.
90s memories from Jones.
Yeah, throwback shit. But
you know what I'm saying?
I felt the love right there.
And I don't know, bro. The Yankees, like, it's just. We all said it. It really is the injury shit, bro. Like.
Yeah. That's why
because I feel like they're big question marks. Like honestly, like they bring up that prospect and then what? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like honestly, that you're still kind of betting at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you still take
because what's this guy's name, man? Cortez. Even he kind of mellowed out a little bit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and you can see where now the extreme missing pieces in your lineup, and now with his with your pitching now kind of leveling out, not being so dominant as they were. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You could see like differences in the turnover of losing series. Like y'all just boom, just dropping them out.
Yeah, I don't.
Like,
I
Derek Cole's
would
one
blame
dude too, you know?
Yeah, no, I know that, but I would blame most of that shit on him. You know?
Really?
Yeah, dog. If you're ace,
Really?
you're ace.
No, he's shitty. I'm just saying, you blame it all on him though.
No, but well, yeah, I guess if you're backup ace, because I guess technically it would be now the backup ace or whatever. You know, like, but I'm saying like, you know, like, no, I'm just saying like, you know, like if the best pitcher that you have is just like slumping super fucking hard, you know, it's reflective. Most of your other you know, like.
But here's the thing. Because I honestly, I watch a lot of Yankee games. I'm actually not gonna lie to you. It might be even in terms of how many Yankee games I watch. Mm-hmm. When he didn't they didn't get super shitty.
If possible, I watch both at the same time.
Yeah.
You know?
No, seriously. Fucking sometimes I just be
one on my phone, one on the fucking TV. You know, like
I flip through. Man, back and forth. Anyway, I feel like I watched enough to say that they didn't really get shitty. You know what I mean? It's just that they kind of leveled off. But you got to understand where the Yankee offense was at the time that they were also kind of dominant. Not dominant, but you know what I mean? They were all kind of nice. Mm-hmm. Y'all have 4 pitchers like nice. Mm-hmm. Severino went down, you know what I mean? Like all this started happening.
Chapman,
right?
Was hurt.
Boom. Oh, freaking your closer started fucking looking normal again. Mm-hmm. Fucking let up mad runs, like fucking 13 runs or some shit. Mm-hmm. And whatever streak that you know he's in right now. Mm-hmm. So like everybody's leveling out, but the biggest part is that y'all had the offense to back you up, and that fucking just demolished you. I'm telling you that Matt Carpenter shit, because that was a blessing in disguise, was the cherry on top of the demise right now of the current. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Let's see, because they said it was a clean break on his foot. Yeah. You know how long he's out for?
Nah, that's at least.
Like he's done
weeks. You know what I'm saying?
So he's like playoffs. Maybe. So he's maybe playoffs, right? And that being said, now you gotta hope that he's fucking Golden Boy Matt Carpenter. What if he goes back to old? Yeah. He had the magic foot. Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be wearing a boot or some shit.
Yeah, Matt Carpenter and the magic foot. I'm writing a fairy tale.
Yeah. Nah, he's probably not gonna be back for the rest of the
season. Yeah, he's old too, right?
Because it's all the rehab now.
He's old too, right? Well, older.
You know, the surgery, all of that is going to be the next day or the same day. They don't wait for that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to do that right there. You're going to leave the next day already getting started prepared for fucking.
And there's a foot injury.
Rehab shit, yeah. So you got to have a cast, and you going to be in a cast for man long.
Way harder. So way harder than like say like fucking Paul George's fucking knee popping the fuck out. Mm-hmm. You know,
that shit hurts.
No, I know it hurt, but I'm saying the technical, like how crazy. You say your regular knee bones are like this. Your fucking foot is like a bajillion bones, bro.
Yeah, I know, it's man.
So
same
like,
with your wrist. Your wrist and your ankle got the most bones.
Yeah, like your feet are so crazy. Mm-hmm. So like breaking your foot, like will fuck you up, bro.
Foot is crazy.
But you understand what I'm saying, though. Like
yo, hit us up, bro. 347-586-1676. Nah, but the foot is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's way more.
The line word off a foot.
Foot. What would it be? Footocracies.
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 They're like the theory of foots.
Yeah.
Solocracy. Feet.
Solocracy.
No foots.
Not even feet.
Foots.
Yeah.
The different foots.
No, but it needs to be in Latin, so it needs to have like
a Latin
ending to footicus.
Is that even Latin?
Yeah.
That's totally Latin right there.
Yeah.
Footicus.
You're the Spaniard.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Straight from Spain. Spain homeland, original
gangsta. Right by the beach.
So let's talk about these Amazons, man. What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Like, you're doing your thing, man.
We're doing our thing, man.
You're looking like
we're
the second best team in baseball right now.
Second best team in baseball. best team in New York.
So kind of.
Wow! Whoa! Wait, where the fuck did that come from?
We have a better record than y'all have.
Wow!
It is what it is.
Wow!
We swept y'all.
I think you've been waiting for that,
Yeah,
right?
we
You've
swept
been
y'all.
waiting. You still going with that sweep for 2 games? Shit,
All right.
like wow!
We swept y'all. All right,
Mhm.
and we
We
got
got
the
the
best
record.
record. We're the best team in fucking New York.
Wow!
Come on,
As
bro.
of the
Shit.
moment.
Yeah, right now,
Shit,
best
this
team
is
in New
some
York.
shit. This is some bullshit right here. Man.
No, you know what it is, bro.
Nah, I'm just mad that you. I feel like you've been plotting your little comment right now. Like the way you
Look
said
at
like
this fit.
best team in New York. You know what I'm saying?
Look at this
Like
fit.
I feel like I know. You was plotting this the whole thing.
He was
You
waiting.
knew you was waiting for this. Wow, and acid.
Kush is back.
Oh,
Back again.
oh, so you're plotting against
Yeah,
him.
man. He was waiting for the energy.
Again, more cracks in the foundation.
I
we
knew
get
it was gonna
into.
be back, bro.
Oh,
Waiting for the
wow.
energy. No, but
Fucked up.
I agree.
It's
As of
fucked
right
up.
now, best team in New York.
Wow. I feel
As of right now, and y'all got your payback coming up in like a week, so don't worry.
Yeah,
We in the Bronx.
y'all can win
Oh.
a game.
We in the BX.
Again.
You don't want to be there though.
We gotta be there.
Yeah, you
for
don't
2
want to be
games.
there. Though.
We have to though.
Yeah, but you don't want to be.
No, but we have to.
Yeah, I
It's
know,
part
but you
of the
don't want
schedule.
to be. I know. I know you fearing it.
No.
Yeah. Hopefully
No.
Max is on the line.
Oh, and DeGrom.
Hopefully both of them. 2 bitches.
You fucking wish.
Wow.
You're gonna see
Coming
Matt
from
Arch.
the
Word
biggest,
up.
the biggest
There,
cheating bitch, Garrett Cole. You fucking.
What? What?
Yup.
Nope.
He stopped using the sticky stuff.
And
He
he's
went
trash.
through
He
that.
became trash.
Yeah.
He became trash.
It's
He had like a 3 hours.
It's like pine tar. What's pine tar?
Mhm.
You know, like I don't know how to fucking use that. I've been using spider tack my
Pine
whole time.
tart. Pine tart is
Tart.
an amazing pastry.
All right.
Shout out to Auntie Gino.
He's like, I've been using.
Maybe we get some pine tart on the next show.
Yes.
I've been using spider tack my whole fucking career.
Yeah.
All right, and
Spider
I've been crazy because of it. And
Yeah,
then
bro.
since then, my
Shit
fucking
stuff, man.
rotation fucking dropped in half.
Mhm.
Since they banned it. So
They
yeah.
made it.
You go, demanded.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
Man, substance.
Fuck with that. My man's is still nice,
Nah,
but
listen.
yeah.
I don't want. Yeah, I don't want. I really didn't want to get into bashing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we talking
Nah,
about
I don't want to. I don't want to
We
bash.
good.
man. You know
We
what?
talking about Yankees.
I don't want to bash because it is a beautiful time right now.
It is.
I'm enjoying
Yeah,
it.
man.
Like I
Yeah,
said, like I'm watching Yankee game and Met games like equally. You know what I mean? Like it's, I want to see Aaron Judge do his thing. You know what I mean?
I
Like
think
that's
the
just
whole,
exciting.
I think the whole city's anticipating that Subway Series after they.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. My bet's still in.
Man,
Dog, if we
Not a lot of money, but my bet's still in.
yeah, I need to make mine soon.
if we could get past the Dodgers, homie, that oh my god, that's gonna be fucking amazing.
Yeah, man. So I was saying I was relating to the Yankees, like the same position you guys are with the Astros, we are with the Dodgers. You know what I mean? In terms of that, getting those buys. You know what I mean? We're chasing them right now. At the moment, this is a big series right now. As far as I can see, it's zip. But we got a 4-game against Atlanta. You know what I mean? Like we could really take them out the water at this point, kind of.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Sweet. If you're gonna sweet.
Like, no, that's what I'm saying, and that's best case scenario. So you know, we got a split. I'm content. You know what I mean? Obviously, I hope we don't lose.
Right where
Yeah,
you're at.
we good.
Same shit.
We good.
Mhm.
And then we got the Phillies right after, and then that's when we get to see the Yankees on the 22nd.
So yeah, I got a nice little stretch of nice teams between Atlanta, Philly, and the Bronx
Got some more divisional rivals.
Not even that. We have the opportunity to keep bumping ourselves up on the fucking
Yes. And that's
so
what that's
if we clear those teams, bong, immediately we're up by fucking I don't even know how many games, 8, 9 games at that point. And then we sweep you guys. Then we are officially the best team in New York until the Subway Series fucking happens. So,
and there's no reason to be like looking at this pessimistic either. You know what I mean?
No.
You can't look at this negative. You want like we
gotta be
got the
optimistic.
ground back. He's healthy. He says he feels good. Everything's looking good.
He's throwing gas.
We got
I'm still throwing gas.
no, I know 100%. Like he looks a little bit more on point than 2 years ago. Like he's locked the fuck in, bro.
He pitched for a long time.
And Scherzer is just a fucking animal. Like
Scherzer.
Yeah, Scherzer. He's just an animal, bro. Like he fucking starts wilding out about.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I hope when y'all come to New York for that little 2 games,
It is that, right? That'd be beautiful.
That would be great.
That'd be
And
beautiful.
hopefully we get like a Garrett Cole in one of those, like a nice good matchup. You know what I'm saying? Like I would love that to be the
Yeah, the ground's first start was against the Yankees.
Yeah,
We'll watch you again.
yeah.
Fuck all that.
Garrett Cole.
Fuck it, bro.
Literally
Alright.
going against
Alright, Garrett,
one
Garrett,
of the
yo,
greatest
yo,
pitchers
yo,
of all time.
Garrett Cole, DeGrom, and who's going against Scherzer? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's gonna be the bats. We're gonna smack them. He's gonna be.
Oh,
you're
anticipating players.
You want
by
me to
22nd.
put my Joe
Scherzer has Max Scherzer has fucking Aaron Judge's card so bad, bro. Like,
and that's why I was about to say it. Yep.
Yo, just real
That's
quick.
why I was about to say it.
and then you get
I'm telling you
Lugo
right now.
Lugo to fucking.
If Scherzer comes and pitches again, guaranteed home run by Judge. Calling it right now. And a smacking of Scherzer. We're gonna bring his ass back down to reality, thinking you the nicest. I don't give a fuck.
If he's all of him.
No, he could be all of that.
Certified.
He could be all of that. He could be all of that. But not when it comes against us.
I just
no. Scherzer's a certified. He's
off. I just want to agree with you real quick. I forgot that's to say that I agree with you on the shortstop shit. Like it would make sense to bring in another back. You know what I mean?
You need to
especially if they're like to try it at least.
But if you
try it. But all I was saying was that it's still kind of a chance because you don't know.
Yeah.
But it's a chance you kind of have to take.
Yeah, for real. You do. And if it's and they were saying that not only is he hitting at what seems to be at a major league level or transcends to a major league level, also he's playing defense at that level too. You know what I'm saying? So
wait,
it looks like he's ready.
Talking about Judge or
no, we're talking about the kid.
The new
Peraza.
Even though Volpe's still
how
ranked
young is
one.
he?
He has to be like
20. What?
He has to be like 20.
20.
He has to be something like that, bro.
Wow.
21.
20 in triple.
Triple, yeah.
Let me see.
Putting on what? You said 3 what?
I don't know. Maybe 319, 311 or some shit.
He's 22. He was born in 2000.
22. Yeah. Okay. All right. I mean,
his birthday is June 15th.
I was about to say. I was like, damn, 20. He's 20 years old.
Some shit.
He's 22. He was born in 2000.
22. Yeah. Okay. All right. I mean,
his birthday is June 15th.
I was about to say. I was like, damn, 20. He's 20 years old and he's in a fucking triple.
Shout out to my man Swift. It's his birthday.
Go blood, Gemini shit.
Word.
Fire.
Vibe. That is a good fucking vibe. Shout out to my man Swizz.
Yeah, man. Fucking Subway Series.
That's
gonna be fire.
I can't.
No, that's gonna be fire.
Yeah. When that shit happens, we're having.
Bro, I'm telling you,
Halloween shit is something.
I'm telling you.
One of y'all
side note. Hold on. Shout out my auntie. I'm shouting out Mad Family right now. Shout out my auntie Sybil and shout out my cousin P. Auntie Sybil's P's mom, right? Yo, they got grown some fire. I ain't talking that loud. Like crazy peppers, bro. Like world hot peppers, world famous hot peppers. And they're gonna make some pepper sauce.
In the hood?
Yeah, bro. You just go right over here in Woodhaven. They got a crazy garden. Yo, I seen him this weekend. I talked to his mom Dukes. We gonna get some sauce, and we gonna get some actual things if we want to risk it. He was.
Let's do it.
He was giving me a lot of caution, like, yo, I don't know if you want to do that, and I was like, I don't know. We gotta see how it goes.
I don't think Jones is ready for that heat though, bro.
No,
but I'm not losing.
Yes, just for example, California Reaper, Trinidad Scorpions. He has grown.
Oh, we got Trinidad Jameses
and
fucking some California Reapers. That's dope.
So that being said,
that should just sound like that.
Yo, that being said, he has tiers. No, he has a whole bunch of other ones that he can tell you about. I'm not a botanist or a pepperologist.
Damn. Heat though.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well.
Just shout out. Shout out my cousin.
I'm with it.
So it's coming soon. Yes, it's gonna ripen soon. A couple weeks.
Confirmation. You with it? All right.
Mets Yankees. Hell yeah.
Oh,
we can do it. I don't give a fuck. It could be both y'all versus me. I don't care.
What I was gonna say though,
because y'all both the Mets. I wouldn't want it any other way.
Watch them take that shit away from us though, and it just not happen. to throw in Scherzer ground in that series.
See,
we would love. Like,
I want you guys to beat the fucking Stros because if you guys beat the Astros, we don't have to fucking worry about it.
I hate the Stros since they were in the National League.
I'm way more worried.
You remember when they had the little hump in center field? Fucking Astros.
Yeah,
I hate that when they were in the National League.
I'm way more worried about the Astros than I am worried about the fucking Yankees. Like, if you tell me Astros, Yankees, who I want to go against, Yankees.
Yeah,
Yankees.
Yeah, if I was you, I'd want to play against us too. But at the same time, we're gonna smack you and smack them. The bet could be this, man. If we don't make it to play each other in the World Series, which even though I know that's gonna happen because I'm Joe Shadamas, but if by chance my shit is off a little, you know what I'm saying? It's a team that makes it the furthest is the winner. You know what I'm saying? And if it's a tie, if the only way it could be a tie is if we both get eliminated in the same round.
On the same day, within the same 2-hour span.
Yeah. Same, all of that.
All of that.
Yeah. Like, but it adjusts on if it's like different coasts and shit with the time zones.
I know, I was just joking. No, I'm with it. I'm with it.
Let's get it. I bet. Well,
but we have to like be prepared this time. This is some fuego shit, man.
Yeah, no.
No matter what happens, milkshakes, whatever. We'll look up the remedies.
Yeah. Let's go there. We bed. Oh, locking in. What up, yo?
Wagwan.
Man, college in the fucking building. What up, baby?
When was Manhattan founded?
1853, sir.
Joe, we born at
1853. Yeah. Fire.
We learn shit here, man.
Word. Nah, yeah, let's keep it moving, man. Little trending, yo. Rest in peace, Aunt Hatch. I think.
Oh yeah.
She I think she passed
crazy
away
shit.
yesterday. Yeah, it was a crazy car crash and whatnot. It's been all over the news. I don't know. There's been a lot of things talking about, speculations about certain things. Even seen like some videos that was showing like her on the stretcher and whatnot at the scene, but still alive, moving, all this other type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, conspiracy.
You think so?
Conspiracy corner coming later. You
think so? Harvey Weinstein shit?
Probably don't. What happened? Tim, what's good, baby? Marvelous in the building.
Some Weinstein shit.
Marvelous, where the fuck are you, bro?
Yeah, Marvelous. I thought he was coming through, bro. Nah, I don't know if it's that deep, but either way.
She's an actress.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, she still passed away, so I'm gonna give her that respect. You know, like
yeah.
Fucked up.
I remember her from Volcano.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah, I remember that movie too. Now, yeah, she was in some good
No,
movies. I feel like she was in a way more than because I just
remember,
her
yeah.
face, yeah.
But that's the one I remember, like that I could name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I love that movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Volcano in Los Angeles. You should see it.
Mm. Also, continue on with the trending fucking. Yeah, I heard that game diss on Eminem. Bro, what's going on with that? Call us up 347-586-1676.
I liked it.
If you want to
These
speak
guys
on the
didn't like
game,
it.
on the game,
I'm the white guy.
diss on Eminem, bro. I don't think I guess it was somewhat creative in terms of trying to take all of Eminem's flows, but it just also sounds stupid that you just took all of Eminem's flows and then you go then you go like 10 minutes, bro.
Well,
minutes,
that's how many flows he got.
Well, the whole thing, I think conceptually, I think it's like he was his hero, and then you realize that like his hero was trash.
But his hero's not trash.
Yeah, Eminem's not trash.
I mean,
that's your opinion. That's your opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think Eminem is trash.
I don't put Eminem on my top 10. I don't put Game in my top 10 either.
No, but in every list, I'm putting Eminem above Game.
Oh,
in my opinion.
You know what? There's less misses from the Game than there is from Eminem.
Yeah, but there's also more material put out from Eminem than there is of the Game. That
I would say
is like that.
I would say Eminem has one straight up raw talent is way higher than fucking than the Game. All right, but like when you're talking about like same thing as well, like cultural impact. Eminem has a way bigger cultural impact than the Game ever fucking will or had.
Thanks.
All right, you know, but when you're talking about albums and shit like that, Game actually has a really solid fucking discography of fucking albums, bro. He has like maybe 1 or 2 misses on that shit.
Marvelous says that's what he does though. 10-minute diss tracks.
He does all the time.
Trash. It was trash.
What was
what the people were saying?
What was the other diss track that was 10 minutes? Against
Wayne? He did like against G Unit and 50 and all of that.
It was all 10 minutes of pop?
No, but he did like one crazy ass shit that was like 10 minutes long again.
I don't remember.
I remember him doing that. That's a fact. He do that shit. But at the same time, I just feel like it was like then you going. I don't know. I think what it was is like he felt like he had to do this to sell his shit because he knew it was gonna drop. As soon as he dropped, that's what it was. It came out of nowhere. It's 30 fucking tracks. You know what I'm saying? It's like 2 hours long, the whole album. When you look at it, it's like OD.
Yeah,
it's like I mean,
well, that's
I
what
feel like it's
that's the documentary 2 right there.
Mm-hmm.
Documentary 2 was documentary 2 and then documentary 2.5.
Yeah.
You know,
So
both of which are fucking fire albums. If you haven't heard them, check them the fuck out. Just saying. But outside of that though, you know, like he just a dude that makes super long fucking albums. It's an old school fucking thing. Yeah.
Can it be just a sell move?
I think that's what it was. He put it
Actually,
out there.
no beef.
I think
he knows about it.
He was already
with the shits.
He was already
I think it was good enough for a response. Eminem has responded.
No, I think he's gonna. Yeah, I think I can't wait for that response too. And I want it to be a real Eminem response. Every time some shit happens and everything like that, you got a bunch of people making fake Eminem tracks, like trying to sound like just like Eminem, and it's never really him. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's what I'm saying though. Like this one was the most creative Eminem diss that I've heard. It's not like there's a lot of good Eminem disses out there. This is the first one where I was like legitimately like,
Doctor's Advocate, Jesus Peace. He said it was fire, 300 bars. That's marvelous. I'm trying to check in on what's over here. A Rap Olympics round on repeat. Yeah, word. Yeah, I see it. Now you bet. I feel that right there. Ken Ryu on the check-in. I feel that with the because I remember the Rap Olympic shit. I had all of them like laminate that ass like a badge and wear it. You know what I'm saying?
No, yo, Jones has all that shit fucking memorized, bro.
Yeah.
Off the top.
All that throwback shit.
You give him the first fucking 5 words to this shit, and they'll finish the rest of the whole fucking 3-minute freestyle.
Because I used to fuck with him on all of that shit, like fucking Razor with AIDS and shit, all of this shit that he would be saying. Yo, I'm telling you, bro, like, yo, crazy shit. That's what made me be like, oh, this dude is off the hook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it was at a time where it was like, you know, to speak the most. It was like the most outlandish shit is what was getting the most thing. That's why you heard like
it's that
like
outsider
Styles
shit, bro.
P, you know, going the hardest, like fucking saying shit like a shotgun silencer and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
he got all that shit
like
from Outsiders. Outsiders were like that. They were the one group. You know, like so he went to Jersey. He went to New York to try to make it, and then he ended up staying in Jersey. And then he met fucking Rod Digger and the fucking Outsiders and shit. You know, hanging out with Redman and shit, and you know he got that nasty weird flow and shit.
Hold on. Yo, what's good? You on the Jones album?
Are you outside?
Marvelous.
I'm on my way.
Marvelous.
You on your way?
Talk about the game out. Yeah. On my way.
Wow.
Did you listen to the rest of the album? Because I actually haven't listened to any of the rest of the album. I just listened.
I listened to the whole album.
How was it?
I thought it was great, and I also think that it's probably the best hip hop album this year.
That's fine.
And it is like 2 hours. It is like 2 hours long.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like documentary 2, in my eye, was where I saw him differently. I was like, all right, he actually has creative shit going on. Like he has concepts. He understands what the fuck he's doing. You know, like, and I fucks with him. Like he always, in my eye, he'll always win that war against 50 Cent because 50 Cent's not fucking making any music anymore, and Game hasn't stopped making music. You know.
And Game is way more lyrical than 50.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about Game is name dropping. The motherfucker loves to say Dr. Dre and loves to fucking name drop.
Yeah, nah, they said they did it. He had like fucking he said like Dr. Dre like 53 times and 50 Cent 24 times and fucking
dog.
Snoop Dogg 15 times.
Yep.
He had all of these people. Kanye West 12 times. You know what I'm saying? It's like
the king of saying people's names and shit. You know.
That's like me just doing a whole album on how I chill with Kush, Marvelous, Wisdom, and Acid every day. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm smoking Kush with Kush.
Allegedly.
What would you rather hear? A bunch of recycled bars? What would you rather hear? A bunch of recycled bars or name drop?
That's a valid point right there. He's king of that shit too, is recycling and shit.
I thought it was great. I thought
so the rest of the album was audible at best.
A lot of the songs that had samples that got cleared, I thought they were dope. There was also supposed to be a Nipsey Hussle feature, and the brother sent his lawyer to Whack 100 feature.
Whack 100. Isn't that
That's Game.
That's Game Manager, yeah.
So he sent Nipsey Hussle's brother sent cease and desist on the feature.
Well, actually, he defends
which I thought was pretty dumb in the sense of like, you know, Game is the one who kind of brought Nipsey Hussle into the game and has been celebrating him, you know, all the time since he passed. So I thought that was pretty shitty that we didn't get a Game and Nipsey Hussle track. But overall, it was good. I mean, there's maybe like 4 rap songs, but shit, out of 30 tracks, that's pretty good.
Yeah. That's a meaty ass album.
Good, man. I thought it was a well complete album. You know, it got a little bit of everything. It's got bars, it's got stuff for the ladies. It's got, you know, a few R&B joints.
What's the featurettes? Does he have any featurettes on it? Because that dude always pulls like actual good featurettes from people.
I think he got some girl on there that she's up and coming artist. I don't really know if he had any big.
That's not like, because I mean, I swear to God, he's like the only artist that I know will have Drake and Kendrick on the same fucking album on featurettes.
I did have a bunch of features.
Yeah.
Yeah, half of the album was easily featured.
Really? That's kind of fire.
Yeah, half of the album, you know, he got Meek Mill.
I mean, he kind of wins on that end. Like, give me anything with Lil Wayne on it, and I'm happy.
Yeah, Lil Wayne.
I'm not gonna lie about that. That's my generation right there, bro.
With Drake on it, where Drake is explaining on a voice note saying that he wasn't able to do the feature for him with how big he was. So,
so he's like, yeah, I want Drake to be on the album, so I'm gonna put a voicemail that he left me apologizing about it. What the fuck, bro?
Well, the voice note is super baller. Like, he's basically talking about how he's working with the Canadian, like, defense, some shit like that. Like the Canadian defense.
And Drake got some bars in open somewhere from Degrassi.
Yeah, wow, it was good. I thought it was dope. Was it a little too many songs? Possibly, because it's hard to listen to. a lot of good songs on it.
All right. Yeah, I gotta listen to it.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna lie. You sold it to me enough to at least give it a shot.
Yeah, you
Give
got
it
a
out.
song on there.
Now, we ain't talking about the Giants right now. My bad.
Alright,
That's what
He's got
we
a song. He's got a song on there. False Voodoo. That's probably one of my favorite songs.
What would be that thing?
It's got a sample of
Brujeria.
kind of like a
Yeah,
Well,
Tim,
we didn't ask you for the breakdown of the album.
Tim,
Yeah,
Tim,
it's good, bro.
we're
No,
gonna
I'm just saying
Tim,
that's my favorite song was.
Tim. We're gonna get into some football talk. All right, do you want to stay for the conversation?
Whatever.
Yeah, where the fuck are you? How far are you?
I'm 7 minutes away.
All right,
All right,
cool.
call back.
All right, we'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah,
All right.
well, let's get into the preseason, man. It's right here, right now for the G-men. You know what I'm saying? It was a solid little victory against the Pats, but I think right now it's do or die for Daniel Jones. You know what I'm saying? That's my man, the Jones.
I think the showcase was less about the team and was more or less like showing what the coach can do. You know,
Throw out the
Like-
meme, Jones.
oh, go for it.
Say the meme.
Say it. Say the
Yes,
fucking
you do. The
meme,
Eli
bro.
Daniel Jones meme.
Oh, it was they burning your jersey. That's what's happening outside. Like, yeah, they did that to me. Oh yeah, they want you to quit and not be on it. Yeah, they did that to me. Well, this is your 4th year in the Super Bowls in Arizona. They did that to me. That's when I won the ring. You about to try to maybe win the ring too. A
Where?
little conversation
In Arizona.
Conversation between Eli
Go blood.
and Daniel Jones. You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly.
So it's like, you know what? Daniel Jones,
He
I
said,
think
"You
they're gonna
smell
have
that?"
I think they're gonna have a short leash with him. I think we're gonna have a short leash with him in terms of like not getting too far into the season with him not performing where he needs to be at for us to be competitive before we just let the season go away. You know what I'm saying? So if we start like a 2-5, 1-6 or something like that, he's gonna be gone, and we'll probably put Tyrod Taylor in real quick to take over Tyrod Taylor, whatever.
Thank you.
Don't disrespect the kid.
Yeah, bro.
Tyrod Taylor that
Shout out
he'll
to
take
you.
over the helm, you know, to try to give us an opportunity to win. I mean, we started we're starting like the 4th year of Daniel Jones. Like, it's got to be his time right now. You know,
Yeah,
like,
he needs
most
to. Yeah,
most
you're
of his
right.
quarterbacks don't
Shut
get
the
this
fuck
time.
out.
You know what I'm saying?
Shut the fuck out and move
And-
the fuck on.
And hopefully, you know, Galladay could be what he was like in Detroit when he comes over here. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he really got a chance to show that. Hopefully, Saquon going into this contract season right now. You know, I think there is one thing that's consistent throughout all sports is that when a player is coming up on their contract year, they go off. You know what I'm saying? When it's baseball, basketball, football, I mean,
Or at least
even
they try
hockey.
to.
Yeah, so I think we could see some big things. Sleeper Saquon. If you get into fantasy,
Saquon's a sleeper, everybody.
fantasy pick sleeper.
Sleeper.
Yeah, I was
Sleeper
doing,
Saquon.
yeah, I did a mock draft last night, and I had the 6th pick. I wound up taking McCaffrey. McCaffrey fell to me at 6. And then
Trust him.
I mean, in a PPR, can you not? You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's gonna get the touches. He's gonna get the pass opportunities. Those little dunks. If it's a full point PPR, that's
Six
big
pick?
numbers.
6 pick.
6 pick fell to me. I mean, we already know who's above him. But you know what's crazy? Justin Jefferson is number 2.
You're crazy.
Justin Jefferson is ranked number 2 in like the top. I did it on Yahoo. So if you're ever doing the mock drafts on Yahoo, once you enter the draft room, it has everything lined up in terms of their rankings. And Justin Jefferson was 2. Delvin Cook was like 4 or 5. Even Jamar Chase was like 6. You know what I'm saying?
Or high receivers.
Yeah, they had high receivers up there. McCaffrey was up there. I can't think of another running back. There was one more other running back that I know was up there too. But that's what it is. Yo, go on to YouTube.
Keep going.
Well, we got G-Man, I think it's looking good for us, but we got a lot to prove with Daniel Jones. Yeah,
No. Well, I was gonna actually just like kind of ask you a question because you kind of did.
Shout out to DC then. I got no problem with the DMC, bro.
Yeah, man.
What's DMC?
That's
Maryland. You mean the DMV?
DMV, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I was like, wait.
All right, bet.
All
right. What's good, Big Flock?
Appreciate the love.
Shout out, man. Shout out.
Yeah.
I was gonna just kind of propose like you kind of broke down the Giants in terms of preseason and what you could kind of. What do you actually think is going to happen? Do you think Daniel Jones is going to finish the season as our starting quarterback?
I think it's
like, what do you feel in your soul?
In my soul, yeah.
Yes.
But I think that's somewhat of a Jones thing, though.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I can't be unbiased to it because his name is Jones.
Oh, if you ask me, bro, I would straight up say no very easily.
Yeah, I don't think. I don't know. Like something's telling me that he might not finish, and I want to start placing bets to see when Tirada's going to start playing. I got like week 7.
Right. I mean,
what's the odds on that? You think?
Plus or minus 6.5, 7.5, some shit like that. I think I don't know. I think it's pretty 50-50 at this point that he could come in at that point. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what I'm saying. It's all on Daniel Jones' play. Like, is he gonna get it? Is he gonna know to fucking not turn the ball over? Is he not gonna fumble the ball? You know what I'm saying? Is he gonna put it all together? You know what I'm saying? What we've seen from him is like a game against Washington, he'll go crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you see like, oh wow, that's the full potential of what he really could be if he could do that week in and week out. And then you see him another game against, oh man, somebody with a crazy defense. I don't know, like
Redskins at that time.
No, not that, because I just said it. I just
you
said
did.
Washington on
Washington,
offense because he had some of his best games against Washington.
Yeah.
Come on, so maybe the Eagles.
Yeah.
Crazy defense that's looking like they're going to be a team to beat this year. You know what I'm saying? Because
Jalen Hurts looking solid.
Or
man, fuck the Eagles, man.
Yeah, well.
Shout out Mrs. Wisdom. Fuck the Eagles.
Yeah, well.
Word.
Sorry about that. It's all love, though.
No, listen. What I was just saying. I think if it's salvageable, if that's even a word, you know what I mean? They'll throw, Tyrod in there. My thing is that I think Tyrod's frail too.
Right.
On some G shit. And who's our third string? Davis Webb?
Yeah, probably not. Yeah.
No, and I like Taylor. Yo, I like Taylor, bro.
Uh-huh.
But let's be honest, bro. Shit be happening to him like every year. I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Whether it's on some bad luck shit or it's just an injury.
Right.
And because we seen him do his thing, but we also see him.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
From what it seems like every year.
But what it comes down to is if he's gonna put it all together. Like you've had plenty of in-game experience at this point to know what it feels like, what it looks like when it's coming at you, and can you react?
What it feels like.
What it feels like. Word up. Catch that on all streaming platforms. Word. All right, and even let's even get to the Jets right now with Zach Wilson's injury. He looked like he got a tear in his meniscus. That's what I said. Out 2 to 4 weeks, so it looks like he'll probably miss the rest of the preseason and maybe week 1.
Little meniscus.
Yeah. So I mean, that's not a good look for them. I mean, I think they.
Yes, I think that's how you say it. It's meniscus.
No, for multiple.
Yeah.
Is it multiple or just one?
Meniscus.
Meniscus would be
on that guy.
Maybe. It could be meniscus.
Do you think it should be that?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Meniscuses.
That's like octopuses.
Octopussy.
So it'd be like octopi.
Octopi. Octopussy.
Yo, so honestly, man, I thought I was gonna see like any change of energy or vibe around what Zach Wilson was gonna look like, man, and he just still looks like a little boy to me. I don't know. And I'm sorry to say that. Like, I know he's a grown man in the NFL, but like, bro, just the way he plays, man, I don't know if he's built for the NFL, man. And I'm not even talking injury shit. I'm talking cerebral, like play wise. Like, I didn't see nothing different. And the reason why I say that, oh my God, I'm forgetting his name, man.
Oh,
Niners quarterback, Lance.
Trey Lance.
Fucking Trey Lance, bro. Did you see his fucking preseason shit?
Nah.
Nigga, points, bro. He's looking. Talk about sleeper quarterback. Look out for Trey Lance, bro. He's looking nice, dog. Trey Lance, Trevor Lawrence is looking nice. You know what I'm saying? But my point in bringing this up, these is all preseason. It's all equal ground in terms of watching them. I know it was only for like a few plays. Didn't get that. Didn't get that from Zach. Got it instantly with those quarterbacks we just mentioned, but not with Zach. I'm sorry, and that's just like
but it's only year 2 for him. Some people.
What about Lance?
So some people do it more time. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, to be fair, all I'm saying is that all I'm saying is that I didn't see it or feel the energy. Like I don't think he's ready. I don't think he's ready at all. And like the meniscus shit don't help. Because now you got to see how he's going to come back. If he's scared now. He is little. How tall is he? Anybody know?
He's like 5'10", I think.
Yeah. Small dude.
Nate Robinson size.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens with the Jets and the Giants, man, as we get into more.
They have Zach Wilson at 6'2".
Maybe he is 6'2".
Yeah,
he don't look it.
Zach Wilson body, bro.
No, I'm pretty sure. No, I said he's fucking body player, but I don't know.
Fucking body you, bro.
I'm not in anybody.
Both of y'all at the same time.
What?
Nah, he's not. Not Zach Wilson. I'm sorry. He's fucking Justin Bieber in the face ass nigga.
Man, Justin.
Spoiled ass fucking Californian ass nigga.
Lance is balling.
Lance is balling. Yes. Who said that? Shout him out.
Big Flock now one.
Word, bro.
Word up. Lance is balling. That's why they let Jimmy G go. That's a fact. You wanna know why?
Lance is looking
You
nice,
wanna know why?
bro.
Because we're like the quarterback position, as we all know, man, is so valuable, man. And this was a valuable time for young classes. That's why it looks so bad for the Giants, man. That we fucked up, bro, by even drafting Saquon and then taking Daniel Jones and whatnot. Taking Daniel Jones in the class when you could have even had Lamar, a person that was an MVP and whatnot.
And Gettleman, bro. Gettleman.
Word. Or taking Saquon when you had I mean, the only person that you couldn't take was this dude that was on the Browns, Baker Mayfield, because he was already ahead. But everybody else, it was like, come on, like.
No one get him, and he was
Josh Allen.
No one get him, and he was in full bloom love with Mayfield.
Yeah, so I mean, it was
word, man.
Mm-hmm. It was
Sway.
Word. It was bad situation for them, bad call. In terms of fucking out, we got Marvelous in the building.
Marvelous.
I like the color scheme.
Came out with the fire jersey.
Yeah, softball team.
Yeah, he looking like the Joker in the building.
Okay, I'll take that.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought he was gonna go with the Barney route, but I'll take the Joker.
No, we're not trying to.
All right, you're like Barney, bro.
You're our friend.
Purple green.
You're our friend.
Straight up Barney right there.
Well, I'll take the Joker though.
You're our friend.
I'll take it. Joker. I mean, if you want us to call you Barney, we'll call you Barney.
T-Wolves jersey.
All them greats. Fire. Shout out to them kids.
Oh, word.
Big Flock. Appreciate the love on YouTube. You already.
Something like.
Bring out the heat, boy.
Yeah, but we
Any takes on the Giants for you?
Yeah, anything on the Giants?
Fucking G-Man.
No.
G-Man.
Beat the Patriots. You know what I'm saying?
Smack the Pats.
Smack them niggas.
Smack the Pats.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, man. I mean, You know, what can we really expect out of the season? You know what I'm saying? We don't really got no corners. We don't got no receivers. You know what I'm saying? We got Saquon.
We got Galladay.
Yeah,
We got
well,
Galladay. No. We good. We got
Martinez.
maybe
he's
Kadarius.
mediocre
back.
at
Maybe young
best.
Kadarius.
Blake's back.
Yeah, no. We got
We
a good thing. We got a good thing
mediocre.
achievement that we could come up with, bro.
Did y'all see our Madden rating?
No.
Oh man, we're like the worst team in Madden.
72.
Suck balls.
We don't have that one player in the 90s.
We got my pops in the building.
We don't have one player in the 90s. By the way.
What up? You on the Jones hour? Gunny.
We going to
Mr. Jones.
Remember, you could call us up 347-586-1676. Yeah. What up?
What do you have to say, Mr. Jones?
Yo, all right.
Okay. Hello?
I was just speak the picture.
I
Oh, he
think
was breaking up. I think you said if we saw us beat the Patriots.
that he was happy. He was happy to see us beat the Patriots by a field goal. It
Mm.
was reminiscent.
Yeah, the way that we smacked them.
Yeah.
He said, run it up. I don't know.
Mm.
Yo, Mr. Jones, you can try calling us back or try calling him back.
Speak again, Pops.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was clear.
Here we now.
Mm. Good. I think he's too close to the line.
I just think that I was really beat them. Beat them, so
Yeah, nah. I mean, like I said, but it's preseason. It don't count. But you know, it's a good
Counts in our hearts.
it's a good showing. We see what happens. I mean, obviously, you know how the Patriots be. They probably was nowhere near putting their best workout team out there. It was more just about like getting the reps in, and I think that's what it is for us right now too. So we can know who's going to be the best players that we put out there for the year. But I think. I think it's gonna, we always play in one of the toughest divisions in football. Every year it's a battle. Even now that Dallas might have looked like they fell off, the Eagles looking like they coming on strong. They probably the favorites to win the division. You know what I'm saying? With the team they put together, Washington, they always look like they're in every game every week. You know what I'm saying?
They're not going nowhere, bro.
No, but they're competitive every week.
Yeah,
They're
not this
not a
time.
pushover.
Yeah, they
Not this time. They got Carson Wentz, so I guarantee it.
But they got. I'm talking about in terms of their defense. They had what's his dude's name? The rookie Chase Young. Chase Young. He was on the come up. He was doing big things. Like he set the tone for them in terms of having an identity now on that defensive front for Washington. So all of these things is going good in the direction in for teams in our division, but. Our team still has a question mark. So I think a lot of it is going to get answered at some point in the season, whether Danny Jones makes it or falls flat on his face or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
Well, first of all, having Jones for that, even though that's what just wanted to put that out there.
Mm-hmm.
But not because I'm a Giant, but I think they extraordinarily puny. I thought.
Pops, I think you're gonna have to try to call back. It's coming in. It's breaking up.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, try to keep talking.
No, I'm saying that the first unit, the starting unit looked good on both sides.
There you
They
go.
played well.
Yeah.
You're back.
Hey, man. I like Blake being back.
I think that if Jones doesn't come through, our backup quarterback actually is extraordinarily good.
No, I was telling Jones, like, I like Tyrod, man, but it's like, what year did he, like, not get hurt?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only thing. Like, I like him. I've always liked this game.
He's a little soft.
Yeah, I mean, probably not by
But he takes
all.
a lot of risks too with
Yeah.
running with the football. I think maybe but you know what? If he's average getting hurt, maybe if he's only playing half the season, he could actually, play.
Is he the one that got the lung puncture?
Yeah, some shit like that.
Oh my God, the doctors like puncture his lung.
Be real
Like
with you,
shit just
I
happens to this dude.
think it's a matter of time before he comes into the game and takes over.
Like, yo, where they do that at? What hospital they do that at?
I say week 6.
Even though,
Who's outside?
but as Ant said, we smacked him, right, Ant? Tell me it.
Smacked him.
You already know.
Yeah, man. And, you know, divisional games is always tough, especially in the NFC East, man. We know that. For some reason, NFC East divisional games.
So, question: do we think that, you know, because I always bring it back to the Knicks because I can. Do we think that this trade is ever going to come through, or is it done?
No, I think it's done.
I hope it's done. I don't even want it to go through.
Give me the Donnie.
Say it again, Ant?
I want the Donnie.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Boss.
I don't think it's done. I keep on hearing rumors all over the place.
Oh no, we getting the Donnie.
Yeah, nah, I hope not. I don't want the Don.
He does not want the Donnie.
You don't want the Don? Why you don't
Yeah, I
want
don't
the Don?
want the Don either.
Why you don't want the Don?
Because I don't want to have to give up what we have to give up.
We have to give up.
I don't want to give up quickly. I don't want to give up Toppin. I don't want to give up Grimes. I don't want to give up any other of our players. Any of those.
Not only that.
Any other
I
reason
will
but
be
that?
only down, but
We'll
to
have
give up
to-
the draft
we'll
picks. Draft picks and take a contract. Take Fournier, take Randall, take somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? That's going to help us out.
Yeah.
You
We getting rid of
taking
you,
a
You want us to pay all of it,
Julius,
yeah.
and you taking a 3 draft picks, and then you taking a Grimes, and you call it a day.
Yeah, no.
Why are you Italian?
No. Yeah, I thought he was from Spain.
Cause he's Donnie, bro.
Nah, he's trash.
What?
He's trash, bro.
What?
Donnie is,
Nah,
yo,
he's not trash.
he's not trash,
you be
bro.
yeah, bro. You be
Bro,
Yeah, he
overrated.
hates on Donnie so
He a
hard.
little- He a little overrated
He's
right
over-
now for what we would have to give up. That's way too much to have to give up for
Wow.
him. For a player like him, bro. The dude has no defense. He's like 6
I
foot.
don't know.
He could
I
score
miss you,
crazy,
Kush,
but
because
he's not been able
he's
to.
been flagrantly talking
He's
about
never been
Donnie
able to
for the last 2 weeks
God.
since you've been gone.
Nah,
Bro,
he's
man, nah.
he's put on. No,
He put the Modelo's down.
he's put on, bro. But he's put on in the playoffs for them, bro.
Mhm.
And the rest of the team couldn't, bro.
He has, but
We see
how do you feel about
His playoff
us
was
having the
crazy.
smallest backcourt it becomes, and us
Yeah, that's
having
what I don't want. That's
us
what I don't
having the
want.
worst defense, worst defensive
Even
backcourt?
Jalen Brunson is gonna get abused.
Who gives a fuck? We got a point guard finally. That's what I think.
That's
Hold
what
on.
I'm talking about. Can a
That's what
nigga
I'm
get
talking
that thing, man?
Word,
Well, we
man.
have a
And a 2-2-2.
But wait, we have a point guard.
Joe?
All the fuck out.
Wait, we have a
No,
point
no.
guard already, though.
We got a who? We had a who?
We got a point guard already.
Yeah.
No,
Jalen
I know.
Brunson is our
No,
point
I know. So who, I don't care about the smallest point guard. I mean, smallest backcourt. We got a point guard. Whatever.
Donnie's always been a 2.
That's what I'm saying.
I think
Yeah,
we
no,
just get
whatever,
a
it's
complete
whatever.
liability. Our front court, I mean, our back court will be complete
If we-
liability.
If we got the smallest backcourt, and it was what's this dude's name? He looked like a little AI. Trey what?
Yeah.
Trey Burke. You know what I mean? If it was like Trey Burke and Donovan Mitchell, I'd be like, oh yeah, nah, you know that's fucking whack.
Yeah.
Like we kind of
We're
so
getting some
far we got a
offense.
legit.
We're getting some offense.
Yeah, so if you're telling me, yeah, it's the smallest backcourt, but we got Donovan Mitchell, who's fucking, like I said, who's been putting up crazy playoff numbers, and that's a fact.
Yeah,
like you can look at that, and the rest of because of the rest of the team, Gobert's trash, nigga. Like the fucking
Is
Joe
he?
Ingles only fucking went for however long he go through. Like his playoff numbers is trash. You know what I mean? Like he's not LeBron, Braun. You know what I
He's
mean?
not an offensive point guard. You're not
he's
throwing.
not a point guard in general.
No, I'm sorry. It's not an offensive center. You're not throwing it up and you expecting him to fucking grab it and slam it down.
Yeah, man. Like it wasn't. Utah is not right for him, man, and he is nice.
I agree. And listen, Isaiah Thomas, and this nigga, the other brother that was in that backcourt, that was a small ass backcourt, and they won. The bad boys won.
All shoot.
Oh, Joe Dumars?
Oh, it's not about Richard.
Yeah,
Thank you.
but they also played great defense.
And
Joe Dumars and Isaiah
we
Thomas
can't. And we can't.
were great. I mean,
Yeah,
They're
It's
not
a
really-
different time, though. It's a different time.
I mean, no, I get what you're saying. No, that's you're talking about all-time defense. But all I'm saying is that
And they also had a front court that was throwing elbows at everybody.
Yeah,
that
no, I
fucking
know,
drove the lane.
I know. It was hyperbolic.
They were called the bad boys for a reason.
Throwing elbows.
That-
You, bam. Oh, you want to shoot a layup, right?
Yeah.
Hold that.
Jordan
We're playing hockey now.
Word.
All right, I get it.
You know what
I
I'm
get
saying?
it. It's,
Jordan rolled elbows
you know,
in the face.
Pistons, hyperbolic. I get it. It's outrageous to compare that kind of defense, but just to the point of them being, you know, one of the smallest backcourts, bro. But if you got those two players, and Brunson to me is still a question mark, but he has proven up that he's probably like one of the best point guards up to this point that we've had in a while.
Donnie,
You know what I mean?
Donnie's
and
more
Donovan Mitchell
certified.
already proved it to me.
Yeah, Donnie's
So
more
their
certified
height-
than Brunson.
Their height has nothing to do with that because, you know, obviously I can't tell you what our team would be if the trade happens to know who we have
I
left.
think it's more
But
on
we
the,
could have.
I think it's more on the
Solid
defense. I think it's more the defense factor than the actual height factor. It's a
Mhm.
it's a factor that they both don't play defense.
Please? What the fuck? I cannot. Yeah, this lady who's not moving because she's just being a bitch.
Oh, Karen alert.
Fuck that bitch.
You know.
Karen alert.
You said, you know, you know these Karens out here in California.
People here in California can't drive and then they complain.
Right.
Fucking bitch.
Yeah. It's probably started drizzling.
It probably started drizzling.
It's just what.
Facts.
Right.
Bro, the hazards and shit.
Was painting a picture of what the final product could be if what he's there, and you know, with Brunson and how it could, you know, be filling all of these voids that we've been missing and RJ and everything else. But
I want to make it clear, I also see your side. Like I agree.
No,
like,
yeah,
yeah.
same,
You know,
same.
I can see both sides of it.
I can totally see where the fuck you're coming from, but the hypothetical packages that we are offering them you would like all of those packages.
Yeah, like we could be solid, man. We
So
can be
they're
solid
literally putting in 48 and they're putting in fucking what's his name? Julius.
No, they
all right, into those packages. All right.
definitely throw the Frenchman.
Yeah, but it looks like they
Throw 'em
want
out there.
Julius. It looks like they'll
I
take.
agree.
It looks like they'll take.
You see what I'm saying?
Out of
though?
here, bro.
They'll take 1 year. And,
Yeah,
and
but
they
that's
want
for the
our-
money though.
they
No,
want-
contracts
that's
have
money. No,
contracts
they
have to
also
match.
want our-
Remember?
They want
Money
our young
has to match.
talent.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so those
They
are
want
the
our young talent.
So
They
the
don't want.
hypotheticals that are there are literally that's what they're saying.
and they want the
that
draft
that
picks.
math
I'm all
makes
for the draft
sense.
picks.
You know,
I'm all
he's
for giving the draft picks.
but it's not a lot of draft picks. That's what I'm saying.
I
With,
want
Nah,
with
I'll
those
give them
packages,
six.
Wasn't
I'll
it
give them
six?
I
It was
wanted
six
to draft
picks.
Bronny.
well,
Six picks.
with the three of those players,
With the
what
three
I,
players, yeah, that's what they was getting. That's what they was
Yeah,
wanting.
6 draft picks.
Rhymes quickly and
Quickly
topping,
top.
and
Yeah,
the
that's
six
not gonna happen.
first round picks,
Yeah.
the
bro.
hypothetical
With like
that I
three
heard
of those
was
that
Julius.
swaps. Three of those that
Julius
swaps.
was never been
You know,
Julius, yeah.
Hold on.
trade talk like that.
The reality is that rumor going around makes sense. The only ones that can give them anything is the Knicks,
mm-hmm.
right? Because even though Miami wanted him,
Lakers.
they ain't got nothing to give. The only one that's going to give anything are the Knicks. So sooner or later,
Lakers.
they would come to us.
Yeah, you guys, you have to be patient in this, man. You have to be because
I agree.
it's like playing chicken in a way
Mhm.
because you have a disgruntled superstar. There's only less than a handful, less than you know what I mean, of teams that could actually offer you anything at this point.
Exactly.
You at some point you're gonna fucking have to deal with it because we got the most pot right now.
Mhm.
Like it's just facts.
I
So
wanna-
they will budge.
When was the last time that we picked up a big superstar and we
And I love
signed
Melo.
Melo?
And I
We
love
love Melo. Well,
Amari.
when was the last time that we picked up
A guard.
big guy, a big contract?
And
No
Houston,
one
big
since Melo. That's
And
what
then
we're saying.
no, but it actually worked out for us. Like we actually
Nick,
made
bro, it hasn't
noise.
worked out in my lifetime.
It's never
not
worked
my,
out.
my adult lifetime.
It's
Yeah.
never worked out. So
I
I,
mean-
I had this discussion with Kush. Not
Them,
too long ago.
the package that we gave to the Nuggets, all right,
The
they
Nuggets, as
they
respectively.
had the best record the following that year after that trade, all right. The Nuggets had the best record in the
Nuggets.
fucking NBA, all right, for all those players that we gave. You know,
Yeah.
like it just showed like we weren't a bad team before that fucking trade. You know, like we
Nah,
had
we
a
just-
lot
we
of
just-
fucking pieces that we did not need to let go of. And
Yeah,
all
just
we had to
wait.
do was fucking wait one fucking season.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
Melo really just signed here if they wanted to be here.
But my thing
Yeah.
is that us doing that and us getting Amari and us getting this guy and us getting Derrick Rose and what's the other big man?
Joakim
Noah and all these guys. When has that ever worked out for us? Like, I think at this point of our lives, I think that we should really try to focus on just working this draft and getting these young players and seeing what could come out of it, because we trade half of our team away for these big stars, and then they don't do jack shit.
At this point, I can't trust the draft no matter what, because we can still have the worst record and the Knicks won't get the fucking.
Yeah, but as long as we're getting
all
good players.
All honesty, though.
This next draft is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, as long as we're getting good players, it doesn't matter.
No, I'm not.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, next draft is like
the kid that we got from Duke this year. It's a possibility. Or was it Duke or Kentucky? What was it? The kid that we picked up this year from Duke, right? He was
in the second round.
The first round that we picked up.
Really?
Small forward.
No,
we had like the 11th pick or something.
we traded
we got rid of our first.
Second
We
pick.
got rid of the pick.
Yeah,
We got rid of the
second
pick.
pick.
And you know something? If you don't get rid of the pick, we don't get our point guard.
Listen, guys, I just want to say this, and it's really like all honesty, okay? Okay, besides like the next year's draft B&B, all honesty, we don't make the trade. You think the players we have, where are we going, bro? All honesty to God, where are we going in the league?
We might not be able to go far in the next year. Hold on.
But what do you see?
But in a long-term thing,
what's your long term? Be specific.
And let's be real, we have a bunch of young guys. Everybody on our team besides
a specific estimate.
besides Julius, majority of our team is under 30. Under 25.
No, we're one of the youngest teams in the league. We're one of the youngest teams in the league. But I'm saying, like
we have to work on developing these young players that we have and possibly seeing what they could really be, like their potential of them being. You know, they say Grimes and what's the other kid that we got?
I mean, that's the reason why we picked up Leon Rose in the first place, is because when it came down to scouting, he knows what the fuck talent is coming in to the NBA in general. We're talking about a guy that was the head of the fucking agency, like the guy knows scouting. He knows who the fuck is nice, you know?
Okay.
Like, no matter what, he's informed with everything. All right? So that's the reason why we got the fucking dude in the fucking first place. All right? But when it comes down to the NBA in general, like, you could have a million young fucking players. It doesn't mean shit. Like, you need that star talent.
Yeah,
right?
but what about if we develop a young... How do we know that one of these guys that is sitting on our bench right now
just don't go
isn't a
my
star?
point, though.
No.
Okay, I understand what you're saying, but just don't go.
We're going to trade for a star, and then that's not going to be...
Get back to the point.
No, just stay with me for a second. So you're saying we're going to develop them for like 3 years, right? Right?
Mhm.
3 years. You think the squad...
Yeah.
No,
I'm trying to answer your question.
Yeah,
I'm trying to answer your question. So the answer to the question is believing in what we had, believing that we have already developed these players right now. We're going into year 3 with some of these guys. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we're talking about RJ, we're talking about Toppin, we're talking about these other players. That all these players are going to be exactly what we anticipated to 3 be, and they could be that starting this year, right now, showing glimpses or reasons why they should be starting and getting more minutes and having a whole different rotation of what Tibbs was anticipating going in from last year to this year. You know what I'm saying? What Tim is trying to answer to in his way, what I'm saying to piggyback to connect it to what Tim was saying is, in doing that, then we could lure a free agent, a big name, a superstar to want to come here to play with the young core that we got. You know what I'm saying?
Wait 3 years to do the
It don't got to be 3 years. It could be 1 year.
It's hypothetical.
Let's be real. In 3 years, if we get Donovan right now. We get Donovan right now.
So 1 year, you think they're gonna make that league?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's just say, all right. So a 3 years that time period, right? In 3 years, we get Donnie right now. Are we gonna win a championship with the team that we have right now in 3 years? No,
I think we have a better chance.
Let's be realistic.
I think we have a better chance.
We are one piece closer.
Yeah, I think we have a better chance.
Yeah.
How do we know that if one of the guys that we have sitting on our bench right now could possibly be better, if not the same as good as Donnie?
Who?
Somebody that we have sitting. We don't know. Grimes, the other kid, quickly developed.
And I'm not trying to shit on
Grimes.
Grimes.
Let's be real. Quickly got better defense than Mitchell. 100%, hands down. better defense. That's
That's
100%.
100%.
So you mean to say that we can develop him within the next 3 years and he can be almost as good as Donnie?
Listen. Now, before I go,
Yeah, no. It's talking about
we are
tools.
not going to win with the present with the present team that we have. We'll make the playoffs, but we're not going to get that far.
I think we're not going to win with Donnie either, though.
Donnie's a better 3-point shooter than fucking any guard that we have currently.
Yeah,
Right. Donnie has a freakishly.
Go ahead, Pop.
Tell me right now, if you had to win a game and you had a ball in someone's hands, who on our team would you be confident that would make that shot?
Only RJ.
RJ. I'm taking RJ over Donnie.
You can do it.
For a 3-2.
Well, I'm taking RJ over Donnie right now. Game-winning shot. I'm taking RJ. He's proved it. He's proved it. He's proved it.
I definitely remember 3.
You're saying
When was the last time you seen?
the
When was
bank
the last
shot.
time you seen Donovan Mitchell hit a game winner? When was the last time?
a couple times.
I don't think
Probably
so.
it was a playoff, that little playoff run when they was
Yeah.
dropping 50.
What was that? 2-3 years ago?
So I'm going to let you go
Oh,
because I love you.
Mr. Jones.
Pops.
Joe. But
Appreciate
I'm
you.
glad that I started the conversation.
Nah, I
We're
feel
ready.
you.
Now we
Well,
appreciate the love, man.
Yeah, man.
All right,
You be safe, man.
Later,
Love you, man.
Pops.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, anybody call us up, man. I see we get a
Well,
lot of love on YouTube tonight.
Yeah.
Appreciate the love. 347-586-1676.
hit up that hotline, man. And
You
make
want
sure
to
you
talk
hit
about
that
anything we talking
subscribe.
about, you know what I'm saying?
Hit
Hit that
us up.
subscribe. You already know. We live every Monday night. Usually starting around 7-ish, maybe 7:15. Yeah, no, but let's move on. Let's get into some should we go Blunt yeah now?
Yeah, if y'all want, man.
Scott, yeah.
Blunt yeah. Yeah,
Little
so
yeah.
the gist of this game, Kush come up with every week was gonna be 2 people back to back, not back to back, but you know, in like a verses, and you get to choose which one you're gonna smoke a blunt with and which one you're not. Hopefully, it's gonna be hard choices. Sometimes it's pretty clear cut. Either way, it makes you think. You know what I'm saying? So blunt yeah, Skanye, Kush, you already know. Man, let's hear it, bro. Are you ready?
This one's a little different.
Okay.
Just adjusting the rules to what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of a person, it's going to be some people.
No, people. So like groups.
Rap groups.
Oh, okay. Okay. This is different. It's gonna be hard.
Let's go, Wu.
Wu-Tang?
Clan.
Okay.
Ain't nothing to fuck with.
Nah.
NWA.
I'm going to Wu.
Yeah, I'm going with the Wu too. It's pretty clear cut, but
I'm going for the Wu, but I mean we all from New York, you know.
Okay,
East
but
Coast.
let's get some reasoning. Let's
Yeah,
get some reasoning.
I'm going to know why because I mean where I'm not gonna front as a youngin'. The first 2 hip hop albums like I ever really owned was like Doggy Style and 36 Chambers. That's when I'm first like getting like cable and I'm seeing the video music box and you know different channels and I'm like, oh, what's this? And I'm seeing those What's My Name Snoop Dogg video with the gin and juice coming on, and that's where it's coming for me. But that's not the choice. It's NWA. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, I gotta go with the Wu. You know what I'm saying?
so
You know, stupid that.
well, for one, you get to smoke with more people than
Yeah, it's Wu-Tang. You got like 10.
like, you know,
10
you're
people.
smoking with a good.
5.
You're smoking with a good 5 to 6 legends.
I like the logic.
Oh, fly high in the building.
Wu-Tang on
You're
Fly high
Hoagies.
hoagies. Fly high hoagies.
But in
Fly high
NWA
hoagies.
defense,
Follow
Yo, fly high. I'm gonna
Yeah,
hit you up
fuse.
Thursday. You heard?
Yeah,
I'm gonna hit you up
fuse.
Thursday.
Philly cheesesteaks, all
Word.
that.
in NWA's
Cereal
defense, though,
balls.
you gonna be in Cali,
Yeah,
and you all gonna be smoking that Cali ganja.
Yeah.
So
it's
You
it's
know,
it's always gonna be the Wu-Tang, man.
yeah,
Ghostface.
I
Okay.
agree.
Ghostface. Who you pick?
Wu-Tang, baby.
And Kush, who you pick?
Wu-Tang.
You
Oh,
picking?
again and again.
We about to check them.
Yeah, I know.
Next
I
one.
know we smoking with them.
We about to check
Yeah,
them.
word.
Oh, yeah.
When Method Man come out, I guarantee you he's gonna tell the whole stadium to put your blunts out and spark them.
Everybody's smoking in Wu-Tang, bro.
Hell yeah. What's the next one?
Outcast.
Oh,
Fuji.
oh.
That's not, bro. I'm gonna start
I'm
this
taking
one off.
Outkast.
Outcast.
Yeah. I mean, I like the Fugees, but I like Outkast.
I'm gonna go with Outkast, but if I had to pick one person, like out of the whole big group, I'm probably picking Lauryn Hill. Probably gonna smoke with Lauryn Hill. Like if I had to pick one person to smoke with,
but I would want to smoke with like Big Boy and Andre 2000. Like I fucks with them. Like I fucks with Lauryn Hill a lot. Like heavy, I feel you. I think Mr. Education of Lauryn Hill is one of the best musical pieces. Period. Like don't go to hip hop, don't go to female, don't just an artist making music. Period. That shit is fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Touches a lot of subjects and shit like that. You already know. But yeah, it's Outkast for me.
Word.
What about you?
Discography wise, come on.
Outkast. Big
I'll
Boy.
go Fugees.
From the Fugees?
Only because like I don't know. I know Outkast. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No Lauryn Hill.
Wyclef.
Get a dog
Next
with
one.
Big Boy.
Come on.
I got you.
Let's get
Let's
it.
go a little bit more current. Run the Jewels.
Mm.
The Migos.
Rose.
RTJ!
Yeah.
Oh!
Run the jewels
RTJ,
fast.
man!
Run the jewels
I'm
fast.
playing, man. RTJ.
Run the jewels
First
fast.
of all, the producer, what's his name? The guy that's on Run the Jewels, not Killer Mike.
White boy.
The white boy. He's from Atlantic Avenue.
Mm.
He's from Atlantic.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean that
He's certified, bro.
Yeah,
Dude
I
used
think
to
he's from
own
the
that
Brooklyn
record
side.
label called Def Juts, bro.
he's from the Brooklyn side, but he's from Atlantic Avenue. Bro. Like, that right there.
That's right up the block from us right now.
And Killer Mike is my favorite Southern rapper.
Why can't I fucking remember his name?
I think it's LP.
LP, there you go.
LP.
Wow.
Yeah,
Run
he's
the
from-
jewels
he's from
fast.
Atlantic
Run
Avenue.
the jewels fast.
Next one.
Yeah, sure.
He didn't even pick.
I did. I Run the Jewels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the Jewels. Yeah.
Yeah, so nobody smoking with Migos?
Nah.
I would need like a Cardi
You
stipulation.
might have a better time with the
I would need
Migos,
like
though.
a Cardi B stipulation.
Like,
I
give
mean,
me like
Fuck
a,
that,
like
bro.
give me like an
Better
AP
time.
or
Like
some
if I gotta
shit.
smoke with the Migos, like Cardi gotta come through too. Like
Yeah, that's the man's wife.
So he
That's
just
the
said
reason?
he just said he wants to smoke with her.
yeah. So yeah.
Nah, you talk
Oh,
about
true.
more stories, bro. Especially you, Tim. You're a man that appreciates stories, like cooler stories.
Listen,
I think Killer Mike and LP have a better
yeah, but
catalog of stories to fuck with than
Yeah,
the
but
young
I mean,
career.
You know what
Migos are
it is?
like
It's
the
lead back and
biggest
shit. Yeah.
right now, like
But it was. They ain't getting no love at that Rock the Bells.
Nah, but yeah, you gotta
because that's a straight hip hop concert. That's why.
But they was out here, that's why.
Killer Mike is justifiably one of the hardest
Down
like
south.
rappers out there.
Yeah, and Killer
Right.
Mike is on some super woke
Hell
and
yeah.
politician
Political.
Yeah.
shit.
Hell yeah.
So
Can
Gotta fuck with that. Next one.
I throw a whack one out?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, go for it.
The Beastie Boys.
And?
DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince.
Wow. That's actually a hard choice.
no, that's
it's
easy for me. I'm going with Fresh Prince, man. I'm
wow.
going
Okay.
with Fresh Prince. I want to see, you know,
Yeah, I don't know.
Snack
man.
game.
So, I would like. I really like the Beastie Boys. You know what I'm saying? And they was it Mike D, right?
Yeah.
Then he passed away.
Yeah.
Well, rest in peace to him.
Mike D, MCA.
MCA, yeah.
intergalactic, planetary.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
they
Intergalactic.
and Sabotage. I like that song. But I think I gotta go the other way with it.
Yeah, I'm going Beastie Boys. I'm pulling the white boy card right there, bro. Fucking Beastie Boys are legends in this game, bro. Like,
So is
Yeah, but I know.
So-
Fresh
so
Prince
Smith.
is-
Will Smith and French Prince? Nah, I'm talking about
Fresh Prince and
musically.
Dr. DJ Jazzy Jeff.
No, all right.
I'm gonna be real with you.
DJ
I
Jazzy
probably
Jeff,
like more
I would say
songs.
is close to the musical impact of Beastie Boys. All right, when you're talking about like DJing, all right, but like when you're talking about like
Yeah,
actual
Beastie Boys is pioneers.
pioneers, bro. Like, nah, you're not fucking with that. Like, talking about a guy that was supposed to be the fucking the clean, funny rapper. You know, like Will Smith has way more success being an actor than he does being a musician.
I'll go Beastie Boys out of my curiosity to smoke with them and see,
And they're
what it
old-
was like.
they're
You know what I
older
mean?
too. They might not even enjoy smoking weed.
More than. All right, so I'm
Hell
gonna
yeah,
do
they
two
do,
more,
bro.
yo.
They'll do crazier drugs.
Come on, 2 more.
Two more.
Let's do this.
Mobb Deep,
Ooh.
A Tribe Called Quest.
That's hard.
That is tough.
That is hard. That's
That
full
is
blown
tough.
Queens.
And
That's full blown Queens.
both they have a member each that both passed.
Mm-hmm.
So it's tough.
Life and Prodigy, rest in peace of both of them.
That's
too.
tough. That's
Yeah.
tough. So are we getting like a reincarnation?
Of course,
these
yeah.
guys?
Anytime, it's prime time. It's like old time team type shit. 2K.
Oh, this is
I
the
think I-
hardest one you ever get. Like,
I think
I'm
I have
gonna
to
go
go
with
with
I'm gonna go
Mob.
with Mob. Yeah, I gotta go
I
with
think I
Mob.
go with Mob. I mean, I love Tribe, but they probably started a little bit before I was really deep, and I probably got to
No pun intended.
yeah, and I probably got to be put on into their music later on into my hip hop exploration and shit like that. But Mob is a group that I not casually, but gradually moved up with. You know what I'm saying? As a fan throughout my hip hop love. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I would have to be the Mob. Even though I love Tribe, you know? But that Free Agents mixtape, all of that, my bad, go ahead.
I'm gonna try it again and again, bro. Don't even. That's our hood. Like that's our group, bro. Like outside of that, like Q-Tip. No, actually, I would also say Havoc is an incredibly underrated fucking producer. But Q-Tip is by far one of the most underrated producers ever in existence. Talking about a dude that's produced for fucking Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z, every fucking and had legendary songs with them. You know, like the dude in his own right is like cultural impact on itself.
Yeah, but but Havoc has probably done more tracks though. Havoc
Havoc is a producer.
He's done shit for everybody in the game at a certain point.
No, I'm talking about cultural like impact songs. I'm talking about big Biggie songs. Talking about big Jay-Z songs, big Nas songs. He has hits with all three of those fucking people. You know, so like in general, like the dude wins for me. Both the whole group. But like in general, Tribe Called Quest is one of my favorite groups of all fucking time. It's either Tribe Called Quest or fucking Outkast.
Locks.
Locks for me.
You asked, it's Tribe Called Quest or Outkast for me. You're talking about all-time best groups of all time? Tribe Called Quest, Outkast. Wu-Tang, Locks, fucking I don't even know what the fuck is the fit.
You know what they said about the Locks, the most loyalist group in hip hop.
Wow. Well,
I'm sorry.
yeah, well.
You're right. They never broke up, bro.
Didn't you have one more? Or that was it?
Yeah, it was the Locks, assholes, and the Diplomats. But I guess I know which way that's fucking swinging.
Similar to well, no, and was a Dipset.
Oh,
yeah,
Dipset all day, bro.
Oh yeah,
hell yeah! You talking about smoking? Hell yeah, bro.
Smoking though. What do you mean you get the smoke?
Sour
with
blood.
You get the smoke sour with Jada, and then what was it? Hayes? No, Hayes with Jada.
Don't give a fuck. You talking about smoking weed with Dipset or smoking weed with fucking D-Block? Bro, Dipset all day.
Yeah, nah, I'm going other ways.
Yeah,
it is what it is. I knew he was going Dipset. Word.
I thought it was good Scuddy and Blood, yeah?
Yeah, word. Let's get into the Jones and our quiz.
The Jones quiz!
What?
Charmander turns into whatever. Nah.
This edition of the Jones quiz is
close.
Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones themed again. All right, but this time around, we're not going to be asking questions about the book. We're going to be asking questions about the show itself. All right.
I'm gonna know
like literal minutes.
And Jones fancies himself enthusiast. All right, of Game of Thrones.
Scholar.
All right. So let's give him a couple questions. Okay.
It's gotta be tough though.
Right.
You can't ask some average questions.
Yeah.
No. We're gonna start off easy. All right.
Okay.
What's Jon Snow's real name?
Aegon Targaryen.
All right. Ding, 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 ding,
wow.
ding, ding,
ding. You didn't even have to think of that, bro.
Okay.
That's good.
That's I'm starting off easy, all right? All right.
So
You
GOT.
didn't even have to think of that, bro. You automatically do like it was.
What was the name of Daenerys and Khal Drogo's son? Was it A, Rhaego? Was it B, Rhaegar? Was it C, Rhaenys? Or was it D,
Ragu.
Rhaeno?
Nah, it's the first one. Right. There you go.
Rhaego?
Uh-huh.
All right. Ding, 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 ding.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
There you go.
Jones before to die.
RHEAGO.
So what's it?
Ragu.
Okay.
Okay.
This one is only 3
That's what watching the
options.
show with the closed captioning. That's how real I keep it.
This one's this one is only 3 options because you only have 3 options.
All right, only 3.
Which of Daenerys' dragons was taken by the Night King? Was it A, the Syrian? Was it B, Rhaegal? Or was it C, Dragon?
Jones, you better know this.
Nah, it's this. Oh, yeah.
Jones, you have to know this, Jones.
Was it
I
A,
have to know
the
this.
Syrian? Was it B, Rhaegal? Or was it C?
Can I
Drogon.
give him?
No.
Can I give him a clue?
He
No,
knows. He needs to ask for it.
no, Jones.
He has to ask for
I
it.
want you.
He has to ask for it.
I know it's all named after the
Our
fucking
brothers, our brothers.
And I know it's the shitty brother. Who's the blonde hair one from the beginning of the show? I can't remember his name.
What were the options again? What
Was
were
it A, the
It's
Syrian?
Rhaegar.
No.
Was it B, Rhaegal? Or was it C, Drogon?
You picked Rogal already, right?
Yeah.
Oh, look at me.
Ah!
Yeah, it's the first one.
Alright.
Syrian?
It's
Yeah.
the series.
That's what I said the first time. Sorry. You don't know what you're talking about.
You don't watch a
Alright.
Lifeline.
Last question. Alright.
I knew because there was a brother that flipped.
What is the name of the sword Samuel Tarly stole from his family?
That's a good one.
Alright. Was it A,
That's a lot.
Tartsbane? Alright. Was it B, Bloodsbane? Was it C, Sunsword? Or was it D, Dragon Sword?
No, it's the first one, Heartsbane.
Love Stain.
Ding, 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 ding.
We
Born to die.
What is that? So I only got one wrong?
Yep.
That's how I know all of this shit. Go ahead. Is there more or is that it?
No, it's 4
That's
questions.
That's it.
Fucking
75%.
Game of Thrones champ. Game of Thrones champ. Anything Game of Thrones, I know.
Quiz.
The Jones quiz.
You already know. You already know.
All right, what's next on the schedule?
Conspiracy corner.
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Conspiracy.
Conspiracy.
Dun, 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 dun,
Well, I know we could. When I bring it up, we could really get into it crazy. But I just want to point out some of the things as to why 9/11 is more than just a theory in terms of the conspiracy, but it's all facts, bro. It's all facts.
So it's not a conspiracy.
It's not a conspiracy. They put it in your head that it's a conspiracy. It's not. It's really not a conspiracy. It really was them setting bombs and detonating the Twin Towers. It wasn't planes that obviously planes did fly into the building. I'm not going to say that it didn't happen, even though there was no plane in the Pentagon. No plane in the Pentagon ever hit the thing. It was a straight up missile. Even at the back, even when they showed the pictures after, like there's no luggage, there's no clothes, there's no
wings.
form, there's no nothing of not one piece of the plane. You're telling me all of it disintegrated. Like even the planes that hit 9/11 when the ship fell, there was still planes that are built parts of the planes, turbines. There were still parts of the plane that fell. So you're gonna tell me it didn't hit? I'm telling you, it was a clear missile. There was no footage. That was done on purpose. This was all trying to get things to take away our human rights. When we get now to the building and whatnot, first Silverstein took out an insurance policy on the World Trade Center like a week before it happened. How you want to say something?
Just real quick. The reason why a missile hit the Pentagon was the Pentagon, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's because Flight 93 went down.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it.
Right.
They thought that was supposed to be the thing to hit the Pentagon. Since it went down, they're like, damn, we still need something to hit the Pentagon. Shoot a missile.
Right. Yeah,
Makes
that
sense.
makes a lot more sense. You know what I'm
Makes
saying?
sense.
That does make a lot of sense.
That was supposed to be Flight 93, but the passengers fought.
Uh-huh.
I said, fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Right.
that does make a lot more sense as to why the missile hit the Pentagon and not the plane. When you get to the the insurance policy on that one, I mean, just look at the way it hit. You know what I'm saying? The one that hit that top of the building, the top part, it shouldn't even have fell. They should have just took man long to put the fire out, and then the bottom one, the one that hit in the middle. If anything, that shit should have toppled over. But jet fuel, that was pure steel. Jet fuel doesn't burn at the same temperature as it does. They try to do a little conspiracy shit on television, but it wasn't the same metal. But they still burned it at the same degrees. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it wasn't clear.
It
Obviously there was some
it is very
structural damage with the plane hitting. Go ahead.
no. I was just gonna say, it is very weird that it fell demolition side.
Yeah,
like
it fell
clean,
straight
like
down.
clean.
Yeah,
Like
even,
in a sense, clean.
even building 7. Yeah, I didn't even say about that.
Went
9
down
o'clock,
clean.
12 hours later. 12 hours later.
Went down clean.
Building 7 went down, and then they said they knocked it down because there was too much damage. But like, how did you have it set up to knock it down like that?
And why did it look
fell.
exactly like
You
it
already
already
had
you already
a
had the
demolition
plan.
team.
You already had the shit
Also,
going.
too,
And
the beams. When they
split
looked at
when
the
they
beams,
do-
the beams were cut diagonally, and
Yeah,
that's the
that
way they
shows.
That's the way they put the demolition
Shit,
around the beams,
yeah.
because they can't put the demolition around the beams this way, because then obviously it wouldn't do anything.
Yeah.
So if they go like that, then obviously the beam on top slides. And,
There's just too many question marks not to think. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'm 100. I've been 100% convinced for like 10 years already.
Yeah.
Man. It's
Yeah, that was
100%.
definitely- and it was all for
Since high school.
it was all for the Patriot Act.
Patriot Act and a few other things.
But mostly that. Now the 9/11 caused us all to be searched by TSA.
Yeah.
But they also flipped it and said, oh, that all those jobs that they got with TSA, with now being in there, they was able to push back and say, well, we created this many jobs now because every single airport now has a TSA thing. And we made the jobs for the people that make the fucking searching devices and shit like that. That's how they flipped it and said it was, helping the economy by
Let's
doing
not
it and
forget
everything
about
like
the
that.
whole Osama bin Laden thing. Too.
Whether it's
Yeah, well,
whether
it
it's
was also-
Cheney or Rumsfeld,
Uh-huh.
they had 2 people that have their hands in fucking in private fucking military companies.
Halliburton.
Yeah,
That was this Cheney.
Halliburton on the base
Cheney
there?
and Rumsfeld
No.
both had their hands
That was the
in,
name of
in-
the- that
in
was the name
private
of the
military
company.
companies.
They
They
won't.
both benefited and made millions and millions of
almost
dollars
billions.
off of the whole
The
conflict in itself.
the private sale of
War-
weapons and armies
war
and
makes
all of that
money.
shit. Yeah, all of that. All of that shit make money.
We are a military complex. We make more money when we are in war.
Yeah, that's
We
why
are
there's
the
only
only
been,
country in the world that really puts out mag guns. Like I think we're number 1, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
no, we are, and we out of our complete independence of existence, it's only been about 20 years, 25 years that we weren't in war. You know what I'm saying? From the 1776 that you want to say was our independence, because even that was a war to get us our independence. You know what I'm saying? But we haven't been out of war more than like 25 years in the whole United States existence. But that was all a ploy to invade Iraq. I mean, and not Afghanistan, because we all knew that they always knew Bin Laden was in Afghanistan. They went to Iraq because they wanted the oil to take over Saddam, because Saddam was doing, he
wanted
had
to
the
do
gold back shit. He wanted, he had his own oil. He wanted to put it in his country's money, which we all know, all oil is traded in U.S. dollars.
And it's more convenient. It's more convenient to be next to your aggressive fucking enemy, Iran, than not be right next to them.
You want to get real borderline cancel almost again? Real shit. All the oil and shit is fucking moved through US dollar, except for China and Russia. They backed out.
Yeah,
Like already.
Uh-huh.
They backed out. They're
Yeah,
not gonna
no.
do it.
If
They're
you really
building-
want to, if you
They're
really
building
wanna
their
get it-
they're building their tender on real minerals, gold, real assets like that.
yeah,
Like
if you really-
tangible tender, like
Yeah.
like
Isn't it another
rare
one?
minerals, rare like plutonium, you know, shit
Isn't
like
it
that.
another one like Venezuela or something like that? It's
No,
Yeah.
Venezuela tried and they folded.
Yeah,
They folded.
because they folded because they're very
They're small.
volatile. No, but they're very they're not a well kept government.
Well,
They have
no,
coups. They have coups.
Yeah,
They
shit
have
like
coups.
that.
Nobody's like really like.
Well, outside of that, like when you're talking about a country that has way less exports and than say Russia and China does. All right, outside of their oil and how much oil they don't have much leeway whatsoever. All right, so you could properly just influx the price of anything that they're exporting up and down. All right, and it will completely inflate and destroy their economy. All right, and that was proven. They did it immediately as soon as they said "fuck America." Their economy inflated and went up and down, up and down, up and down until they completely crashed.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to talk about it right now, China's in the middle of their takeover. You know what I'm saying? They are taking over a lot of whatever it is that we get our money from. They're saying like you could have the oil almost. You know what I'm saying? We're still gonna run new shit.
China,
you know what I'm saying?
China has their shit, but China is not like they have the best balance whatsoever as well. A lot of their stuff is inflated number wise. All right, why? Because they control their numbers. All right, they could say whatever the fuck they want to say about how rich they are. All right, and we have to believe it because that's the number that they're giving us. All right,
Yeah, but us too.
we don't
Our money.
audit them. They
We don't
audit
know what
themselves. That's
we
what
don't-
I'm saying.
The thing is that everybody could say what they. It's just that we don't know what our money is based on, and the only reason why shit is against us more than to the rest of the world is because we are the ones that are known to be fucking $1 trillion in debt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is backing our dollar,
Mhm.
and our dollar is the one that's being universally used.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
The oil is backing our dollar. That's what it is.
I mean,
You
on
know
a
what I'm saying?
wider scope of things, like
I'm
we
not
are
mistaken, it's
we
a
are more
gold tender.
self-sufficient.
No, I understand that.
No. I was just making
You
a
know,
slight
and
comment
so
towards the government.
You see, the other part about it is like also with this, like when we get into like this, it's funny now we branched off into so many different parts of the conspiracy that we were talking about before.
Because it's all linked.
Because it's all linked more or less. But when you talk about like damn, what were you just saying?
The
oil?
China and
No, yeah, the oil. When we get in now, when we talk about this new wave of climate change and everything like that, you know, more and more countries as a whole are going to be less and less dependent on the oil that we're so worried about controlling. You know what I'm saying?
what do you
That's the
mean?
reason why. Because oil, electric cars is going to be coming real soon. It's going to be taking over. You're not going to need the same amount of gas and everything like that. You're not going to need the same amount of oil that it is.
No.
Besides the regular upkeep for your house, there's going to be new technologies that's going to do that with when you get to solar panels, when you get to other things like that. You know what I'm saying? So the technology, what I mean is like what we are trying to hold on to in terms of domination with the oil. The world looks like they're eventually going to get away from being so dependent on this oil use because of what it does to the environment, that when you get to 2030, 2040, 2050, it's probably going to be just no value to it at all because there's going to be so many more fundamentally cleaner and alternatives and shit like that we're going to have no choice but to conform and all of that shit. That's what's going to happen. No, but I mean, when that happens, that's also kind of like the downfall of what you want to call as the U.S. empire.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I don't view the thing with China is that their biggest problem when you're talking about the environment is sandstorms. They have some of the largest sandstorms in the fucking world. They are going through a desertification problem, all right, where they are becoming a giant desert. All right. So in general, global warming is hurting them harder than it's hurting Us.
Yeah,
If you're talking about,
they're already ahead of the curve.
Yeah,
the thing
but
is,
also,
the
but
thing
also,
is,
no,
like,
they aren't.
yeah, no, but
No,
also
I mean-
that's also inhumane to think because it could be fucking hurting some random person in whatever country. Like it doesn't matter. Like
Yeah,
global warming still fucked up.
yeah, and,
No.
and
Global
the
warming's
fact-
fucked up across the board, but I'm not saying that they have nothing to worry about because we have fucking
No, but what I'm saying is they're ahead of the-
wind and solar energy when they have giant fucking sandstorms and
Yeah.
they don't.
No, yeah, I
They
mean,
have
we
giant
get, we
sand
get the
bowls.
hurricanes too. Like every couple of years, we get one that's look at what it was from Andrew to Katrina to all of these other ones to even the one that had Sandy. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Multiple comes.
You know,
Wait,
dog,
don't finish.
yeah,
Let me finish. The fact that they already technology-wise was ahead of that. They was already into the infrastructure ahead of that. They was already doing things like that to prepare to be ahead of that. And us, in terms of what we were doing, it was always for the greed. The top percenters that's running our country at the top, they never cared. They never. When you look around the city right now and you go to everywhere, almost every construction site is now run by an Asian company. Everywhere you go,
which is
you know what I'm saying? They're
really
taking
bad
over.
construction wise.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
But
They're still getting the money. That's what they're doing. They put back into their economy. When we had the opportunity to do that, they never put it back to us. They just kept it for themselves.
My point in that is that China
That's how
in
they
general
built their
has
empire.
giant sandstorms and they have 11 fake fucking cities. All right. So when you're talking about actual fucking problems and inflation and overrated, like just overinflated numbers, all right, they are the kings of that shit. Like the one thing that they have down, all right, is actual factories, actual fucking like plastic technology, that type of shit. That's what they have down. They have it down where average human being, when you're talking about in general, like 3 out of 5 fucking human beings in China know how to solder. We don't know how to solder. All right, it's those simple fucking things. All right, that we don't know how to do, but they are incredibly proficient in. All right, and that's what sets us back. It has nothing to do with infrastructure or any of those other things. All right, it has to do with education and the importance of education. All right. But am I right or am I wrong though? Like
let
you
this
look,
be closing arguments.
yeah, they put that as an importance, and that I think that Americans in general need to start stressing. All right, is our family dynamics, all right, and our education. All right, it's how we care for our elderly and how we care for our kids. All right, and it's how we want to educate ourselves and put that and stress that as important fucking things. All right, and
it's also,
we don't do that in American culture right now.
And it's also even the guidelines of what's being taught. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, more agricultural things, more credit and business methods, and personal growth and building wealth and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? More of the. It's okay to get a trade and master that and still live a real good life.
Yeah.
In comparison to somebody that went to college 4 years at an accredited school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
So-
you guys could basically live the same life. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that much different. You know what I'm saying?
That's just an immigrant mentality that they want.
Yeah. But I mean, back to, I know we went on a whole tangent, but back to what 9/11 is, as Chris says, we're gonna close this out. It was what that happened that day that it changed the domino effect of all the conversations we led to, because the cause and effect of every action that occurred that day had another cause and effect for everything to follow that trickled down to what we still feel and see today, the ramifications and the consequences and
The divide.
the divide.
Like there's
especially.
literally a north and south divide right now, or like like that we have right now. All right, and it's because of that. Like we straight up, like the South like is all on the side where they literally will tell you 9/11 was real. All right. Whereas everyone from the North, fucking New Yorkers, will tell you straight to your face, it was a fucking inside job. All right, and that divide alone, all right, where we don't trust our government and they're all on the nationalism, all right, that's a huge divide right there.
Mhm.
You know, they look at us like we're not fucking Americans.
Yeah, but you know what? This is what they've always wanted.
Yeah.
They've always wanted the divide. This is what J. Edgar Hoover, if you don't know who that is, that was a person that was the head of the FBI for like 70 years.
He was the first head of the FBI.
He was the first head of the FBI and held a position for 7 years. You know why he held his position for that long, just as a backstory? Because every president that came, he made sure he had dirt on them, and spied on them. You was stepping out on your wife, you was doing drugs, you was whatever you was doing, this and that and this, illegal money gains or whatever it was, everything. Like, yeah, you want to get rid of me? I will expose this. And that's how he was able to hold his position. But let me tell you something. He knew the power that Martin Luther King had, the power that Malcolm X had to bring people together in the 70s and the 60s. And he made it clear that that should never happen again if you want to run the country. And the only way to do that is to divide and conquer, to not allow people to have enough in common with each other where they would want to stand arm in arm for a common goal to destroy something, or not destroy. I mean,
stand up against the government.
Stand up against.
Yeah, so you had it together.
We're the majority.
Facts.
It's not the minority in terms of what your skin color is, even though those numbers are fading as well too.
But us,
you know what I'm saying? I feel you. There's a lot of black people, a lot of more Spanish people that there are in the world, and I mean in this country, and it's not as white dominant as you might think. You know what I'm saying? And all those numbers between black and black, white and white crime, or anything like that, they're all skewed and they're all fake and they're all just propaganda to continue to keep us divided. You know what I'm saying? And 9/11 was the beginning of our age, our time of it, because it's happened so many more times before us with other events from Pearl Harbor to
no, you're right. You're absolutely right.
The Kennedy assassination.
Even Reagan getting shot.
Yeah, or even Martin Luther King and them, or
all those events.
Like I feel like, and I may be wrong because I know there was other stuff that happened prior to 9/11, but I feel like 9/11 is like the father of conspiracies. Like, I feel like we didn't really hear about conspiracy theories until 9/11 came along.
I think that's a generation.
I think you want to know why? I think you know what it is? I think this one, the technology of putting it all out there and being able to link things together, and the way they were so bold with it.
Yeah,
it was bold. It was
I think
you know what I'm saying? It wasn't
I feel like that when 9/11 happened, I feel like that's when people really started to question other shit.
The writer Hunter S. Thompson killed himself, all right, over the fact that it was so obvious.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that like he said that in his last article with fucking Rolling Stones, like he straight up like this is the most obvious, and he was literally doing a report on a fucking, I think it was Yankees, I forgot who the other team was. Mm-hmm. All right, and he's like, I literally just witnessed the most obvious conspiracy against the American people. All right, like I can't believe I live in this country. Like, what the hell is going on?
Not to say that the CIA is what created that word too. Mm-hmm. Conspiracy theory.
Of course.
Well, that's it for the conspiracy. Oh, Dizzy Spades, what's good, baby?
What up, God?
What
up, bro? We're gonna hit you up, man. 100th episode, man. We're gonna do a little cipher, man. Definitely want you to come back.
75 now?
Today's episode 75. You already know.
Get your balls ready.
Shout out to us. So, definitely want you to come through and.
Are y'all gonna do the Jones Hour theme as the cipher?
We'll figure it out.
We might.
I think so.
We'll let y'all know. We'll let y'all know as we get closer.
Well, shout out Anion Music Group. There's somebody that might be able to give us some beats. We know the original person that made the beat, who's already made beats for people like Pharoah Monch. Maybe he has some other heat for us in the works.
If we do some BET shit, it might be multiple beats. Who knows? Right. Let's see.
Well, I mean, we want a couple of ciphers, man. We want a couple of bars,
Yeah.
man. Make this something we can record and put out there, and you know, get the vibe going, get more artists want to come through and fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? This is already season 2, maybe episode 30. Yeah, episode 75 in total. But
Sorry, I had to do that.
another one in the books, fellas. Another
Yo,
one in
but
the books.
make sure
Shout out
y'all go.
Marvelous.
Hold on, man. Make sure
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
go stream. You know what I'm saying? Every day, SoundCloud, YouTube. Go get my other shit. You know
What
I'm
it feels
saying?
like out there.
You know what I'm saying? Go check in, tap in. You know what I'm saying? And subscribe
Yeah.
also to my YouTube channel.
Marvelous music.
Subscribe to this YouTube channel.
The Jones
And,
Hour.
and follow page. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do. And
Appreciate the love.
All the thing, man. Shout out, and that's it.
You're
All the love from everybody, man. DC, DMV in the building.
DMV in the building, word. Big fly. Appreciate it, Ken Ryu.
it's a good side. It's a beat that y'all can definitely like.